Hello my loves, welcome to this picky card reading on what the romance angels have to tell you right now. This was a special request from one of my followers. If you have a request, you can pop it in the comment section and I'll see if I can get to it next time. Until then, let's get into the pile selection. Today I have 3 piles for you to select from, so take a big deep breath in for me and out. And ask yourself, your higher self, and your angels, which of these 3 piles best resonates with what I need to know right now in regards to the expression of my love energy. When you've made your selection, head to the description box and you can click on the timestamp that will take you to the beginning of your reading. Hello to those of you who chose pile number 1. The song that I got for you was called Harvest Moon by Neil Young. Here are some of the key lyrics. Come a little bit closer, hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away. But there's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the light. We know where the music's playing, let's go out and feel the night. Because I'm still in love with you. I want to see you dance. The birds agree. I want to see you dance again because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. Okay, so this is interesting. So this is like, still have feelings there, right? Either that's on your side or on the other person's side. Let's have a look. The first card that we have for you is separation, passion, and heart-to-heart conversations. Interesting. So there is some form of separation happening between you and someone that you love. This could be like an actual separation. It could be that circumstances have you apart. Perhaps they're working long distance. You don't get to spend a lot of time together, or you're feeling the distance, or you're feeling the separation. Sometimes we can be in a close relationship with somebody and live together and do all the things, but it's like that spark is gone. The emotional separation, you can begin to feel it. So show me this separation, please. What is this separation for my pile number 1s? There's still love there, right? I'm still in love with you is the song. Show me more about this separation. So we have the 3 of Cups in the reverse. This is interesting. So this is separation due to some sort of like gossip, scandal. So this could be that there was third-party interference, right? This could be that they cheated or somebody had a third party. Now, third party can look a lot different to a lot of people. A third-party situation can involve that they chose something else, like an addiction or something like that, above you. So they were dealing with, you know, addictive tendencies. It could be like family members that they prioritized over the connection. It's looking a little messy here, right? Then we have the 5 of Swords in the reverse and the 8 of Wands in the reverse. So this was something that was like, it wasn't changing, right? Whatever this third party interference was in this connection, and it became very frustrating. So it looks like with the 5 of Swords there in the reverse, it looks like things were argumentative, things became chaotic, and what you've actually done is that you've created a separation with this person, or pulled back from this person, whether it be physically or emotionally, to keep your peace in this situation. Just like, we're just fighting about this all the time, about this, whatever it is, about this addiction, about this family member that's getting involved in our business, about this third party, you know, ex or whatever it is, or the person that you've been messaging on the side, and we couldn't make it work. So we just had to separate, like maybe for the time being. Let's keep going. So we have passion. Sometimes this is the problem, right? Just because somebody hurts us or prioritizes something else over us, it doesn't necessarily mean that we don't still feel all the feels. Show me this passion, please. The World card. This is frustrating because this is like somebody being the World card. This is like you endgame. You saw this person as your endgame, as your person. They saw you as your person, as their person, sorry. Show me more about this world of passion. Maybe you have big plans to travel together. Like, this is the kind of person where you share ultimate goals together. It's like we had a big dream. We were supposed to work together on this. So this is interesting because at one time you really did collaborate really nicely together. You really did make a great team. It's like this person really complimented you. Show me this heart-to-heart conversations here. What do we need to talk about? And this song too, the first line is come a little closer, hear what I have to say. So this person may be asking for you to hear them out, or you may need them to hear you out at this time. Six of Swords. Okay, so talks about leaving things behind. So it seems like a lot needs to be talked about within this connection, and it's either you're saying to them, you need to leave this third party behind, or I need to leave you behind. It's like you want to choose peace. You want like a really cohesive unit moving forward, and you just don't know what that means. Does that mean I need to create distance from this person? Does this mean that I have to move out, right, with this separation here? Is this ever going to change? It's like, if this isn't going to change, I need to make the change myself. So we have the Page of Wands here too. So this is like, I'm happily moving on from this. I'm happily moving forward. It's really, it's like a cheerful energy. Like, I want to follow my joy. I want to follow my happiness. It's like, it's weird because, you know, it looks like you were really, really close at one time. However, this energy is coming through as like, I'm moving on. I accept the lessons of what's happened to me here. No hard feelings. We're good. We're friends. Like, there's no ill will here at this point, but it seems like when the two of you were together with that Five of Swords there in the reverse, it was conflict, it was fights, it was arguing, and it's like, no, we can move on from this. We can talk about it. Maybe we need to talk about a separation. Maybe we need to talk about somebody taking a trip, somebody, you know, pulling back for a little while. Let's keep going. So then we have settling. Yeah, I feel like you felt like you were settling in this particular situation, or they did. This one says, avoid settling for less than you deserve. And that's the kind of energy. It's like, I deserve more than this. I love you. I know that we made a good team at one time. However, now I feel like I deserve better. Divine timing. Great. I loved it. It's like my least favorite thing to come through in a reading. Trust in divine timing. Love arrives when it is meant to. Sparks. Keep the sparks flying. Surprise each other with gestures of love. Alone time, well, that makes sense because you're in separation or looking towards separation. Spend some time alone. It will help you gain clarity on your relationship. Yeah, I feel like that makes sense. An apology. Never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. Okay, show me this settling, please. What is pile number one settling for? What's going on here? So you're in a great energy right now, pile number one. You're in the energy of the Knight of Swords. Now, this is somebody who is ambitious, who is driven toward more for themselves, success. And you may have felt that this nonsense or whatever it was that was going on here was holding you back. And perhaps, you know, there's definitely some sort of third party here. Perhaps you're the one with the third party. And you're like, this person matches me in all kinds of ways. You know, or perhaps you're just like, I'm not going to compete with somebody else, like, for your attention, whether it be your mother, you know, whether it be some sort of substance or something that you are abusing above our relationship, that I constantly have to compete, whether it's your work. Maybe they're addicted to their work. And it's like, I don't think it would be work because you are in this Knight of Swords energy, which is something that is very success driven. So you appreciate somebody who has some drive, who has some passion, who has ambition. It's like you want more for yourself at this time. What does pile number one want more of, please, Spirit? You want more quiet, okay. It seems like your energy is coming through as maybe you're giving this person the silent treatment, maybe you've blocked them, maybe you've cut them off completely. This is like the energy of you shouldn't be indecisive about who I am and what it is that I deserve. You want them to make some sort of sacrifice for you. You want them to sacrifice this third party energy. You're like, this can't go on like this. I'm better than that. And I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Now, the problem with that coming through of the I'm not going to talk about it anymore, that's what I said what I said, and that's what I want, and I'm not settling for this, is that you have that heart-to-heart conversations energy here, which would indicate that there's a lot that needs to be talked about, okay? All right, show me divine timing for pile number 1. Yeah, okay, Ten of Swords in reverse. This is fantastic, right? Because the Ten of Swords is, well, it's not fantastic because it means that you've been through some sort of like harsh betrayal from this person. But when it comes out in the reverse, this is the time that we take to recover, the time that we take to heal. It's like, even if this wasn't for me, I can move on even stronger. I know that I can. And with that Knight of Swords energy there, I do not doubt that you can, that you're just like, you're in great energy for where it is that you're going. You're like, I'm not going to let this hold me back. I need something. I need reciprocity. I need somebody that's going to give me what it is that I need. I don't want to have to beg for it. I've learned a lesson here. This was too painful, and now I'm shifting into a phase of healing. I trust that if this is supposed to come together, if I'm supposed to be with this person will do what's right. They will come back to me. They will make amends. We do have that apology card there that we're getting to. So they will do what's right. They will apologize. They will make things right. And if they don't, I'll find somebody that will. I know there's somebody else out there for me. It's a very optimistic energy. Show me sparks, please. This one says, keep the sparks flying. Surprise each other with gestures of love. Now, this is interesting. If you're in separation and you're healing from this connection, show me this sparks, please. What is sparks? Oh, that was, no, we're going to do that again because that was too many trying to fly out at one time. Show me sparks for pile number 1. Why is sparks here? The Emperor in the reverse. Okay, so what initially attracted you to this person, and that initial spark that you have with this person, has been fizzled out, right? Because you feel as though you're in some sort of power struggle with them now. You feel like they don't want to like sacrifice whatever it is that you've asked them to sacrifice because they're in their ego. So previously they may have been an emperor. They may have been somebody who showed up, who took leadership, who was very masculine energy, whether it be male or female, like somebody who had their shit together, right? Somebody who people look up to, who people trust. And then it was like they became like the ego got too big or something. It's like they got a little reckless, right? And they became somebody who was my way or the highway and started getting all a bit inflexible. Now this is interesting because we have the Ten of Cups here, which is the happily ever after, right? This is pure bliss, emotional fulfillment with this person, and it's come out sideways, right? So this is like, now I don't know if I'm indecisive about this person now. I was sure about this person and now I don't know. It's not a no, right? In your energy, it's like if this person was to give you everything that you needed and step all the way up, I feel like you would recommit to this person, right? Show me alone time, please. This one says, spend some time alone. It will help you to gain clarity on your relationship. That makes a lot of sense with that Ten of Cups coming out sideways. I don't know if this is my ever after anymore. I need some space. Perhaps I need to take a vacation. Perhaps, you know, we need to sleep in separate bedrooms for now. I don't feel like I want to fully integrate with this person right now. I don't know if I can trust them. I don't know if it's not necessarily like, I'm not necessarily seeing lies and deceit, but obviously if there's a third party energy, then that would be lies and deceit. But this is more the energy of not feeling like a priority, right, for this person. Show me alone time, please. Okay. Yep, Knight of Cups in the reverse. So that's just, I said what I said. I'm withdrawing my love from this person for now. Doesn't mean that I don't care about them. Doesn't mean that I'm not hurt. Doesn't mean that I'm not completely disappointed in the way that this turned out. But I'm withdrawing my love. I'm not going to extend myself in this direction anymore. Then we have apology, which is like, maybe you're doing this until you get some accountability from this person or an apology, or they make things right. Show me apology, please, for pile number 1s. This one says, never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. Oh, damn. So this is interesting. 7 of Wands in reverse. So this is not so much that you're waiting for an apology, but you're sick of apologies, right? This is like, this person just apologizes to me, like fucks up and does whatever it is that they do. Then they come toward me like, oh shit, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Like, here's some flowers, accept my apology. And you're like, I don't want any more apologies from you. Like, it makes me feel like every time I accept one of their apologies, I'm like demonstrating weak boundaries with this person. They know that I just give in to them every time, and I'm not going to do that this time. They feel like they can just show up anytime, just like, oh, sorry, baby, let's, how about it? And you're like, this is giving like, I don't want your fucking apology. Screw your apology. So it's not that you're waiting for an apology. It's that you don't want an apology because there's no changed behavior. So are you really sorry? It's like, you're not demonstrating to me that you're sorry because you keep repeating this same behavior. And I'm like getting heated like in my energy as I tap into that. You're done with apologies. Then we have the Five of Cups in the reverse, right? So this is about moving on, right? I'm moving on at this point. I need to create distance at this point because every time you apologize to me, nothing changes. It's like you regret all your actions. Like you come toward me and you say, oh, I regret this and I'm sorry for this. And it's like, when do we end the cycle though? When do we end that cycle of behavior? Now I'm thinking about the song Pole Number 1 because this is like, I'm still in love with you. I want to see you dance again because I'm still in love with you, right? So this is interesting because it's like you really deeply care about this person. This person will always have a piece of your heart. However, you can't do this with this person anymore. Then we have Brief Beauty, a passionate and beautiful encounter where both parties reveal and express themselves, ultimately turning away due to external factors. What? So this is like coming together. This might be like this apology. They come together with you and then you're like intimate with them or you forgive them and it's only brief. Because then it's like ultimately turning away because this other factor, this third party energy, whether it be like an addiction or a person or whatever, family member keeps getting involved, a friend, it could be lots of things. It could be an ex of theirs that like interferes with this connection. Then we have communication. As an independent person, you prefer to solve problems on your own, which makes your partner feel left out of your life. Yeah, because stuff here, again, with that heart-to-heart conversations that is just not being talked about. We don't want to go deep into our emotions right now. Working relationship. Your love might end up with a colleague or a client you interact with at work. Okay. Long distance relationship. You might start a long distance relationship. Okay, let's go. Show me this brief beauty. What is this brief beauty about? It's like, it's giving me the energy of like, it's good for a time, and then it's just the same behavior with this person. The Tower in reverse. So this is like, this person will come toward you to avert like the chaos or fallout of this connection. It's like, they will say whatever it is that they need to say in order to avoid you losing your shit or this tower coming apart. And it's like, it looks good in the moment, but show me more about this Tower in reverse. This is someone who's trying to avoid disaster, right? Oh no, Pole Number 1's pissed off with me. I better do something. I better overextend my energy. I better make things right here. I better go and see them. And then we have the Death card. So you're trying to make this transition or change something within the connection, within the relationship, or perhaps move on from it completely. But they come through with like it's giving like a fix-it strategy. I can make this right. I can fix it. I'm sorry, baby. Like, it's like, it's just to prevent you from being able to end it, to prevent you from that ego death of leveling up, of transition, of I'm done with this and I need to have my own internal healing. It's like, whenever they see the growth within you, they're like, hey, wait, hold up. Don't forget about me. Communication. As an independent person, you prefer to solve problems on your own, which makes your partner feel left out of your life. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands here in the reverse. Now this is about lightening your load and saying no, right? Then we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So this is somebody who comes through and they say no very firmly. No, I don't want you. I don't accept any of your lies. I don't trust you in this connection. However, we have the Two of Cups here. So it's like, the Two of Cups is like, I love you. I love you, but I'm saying no to you anyway, right? I'm not going to tolerate this, right? The Queen of Swords has very, very strong boundaries. And when she comes out in the reverse, she communicates her boundaries, and not in the most ideal kind of way, right? It's not like, she's mad. She say all the things. She can cut deep with her words. She has a very sharp tongue. Show me more about this communication. So this looks like Queen of Wands. Yeah, so because you know, right? This is that energy of, I'm not going to compete with someone else for your attention, right? I am not going to settle for this anymore. That's that energy. Because Queen of Wands, I know my worth. I know, like, you're not going to chip away at my confidence. I could have somebody else. I could replace you with somebody else. I am so worthy of, like, being with somebody who appreciates me. I'm not settling for this. You're very passionate and confident in who it is that you are and what it is that you deserve. So this would give me the energy of, like, you have no qualms about saying no, right? This person wants to come through, make an apology, show you that they're loyal, that they can be faithful to you, that they're making an offer, right? With the Page of Pentacles there, but it's a page. It's a page. I want an offer from a King of Pentacles, not a Page of Pentacles. Thank you. This is like, oh, we fix this. We'll make it right. What if we have like a certain goal together? What if we, you know, work out some kind of strategy? And you're like, no, because you can't commit to that. You've shown me in your energy, you can't commit to that. This is like, you haven't learned anything. So I feel like that's why you're wanting to separate your energy, or you already have. It's because, like, all the conversations have not helped here. Show me this working relationship. What is this working relationship? So we've got the Ten of Swords there. This is whatever that third party is, right? It could be their work that they are so committed to. It could be somebody that they have to work with, like, for example, like a child, like a parent of a child, like, is too involved in their life. An ex that they share a child with. It's somebody that they have to work with. Could be a family member, right? Family members, we have to work with them. And it's causing you too much stress. You're like, well, I don't have to work with them. I don't have to deal with them. So they might be trying to, like, get you to build a relationship with somebody as well. Show me more about this working relationship, please. Yeah, you can leave. Like, you can leave at any time. So say, for example, this is like their mother or something like that that's interfering in the connection. You're like, that's, you have a contract with that person. Like, I don't. Like, it's spiritual contact with that person. I don't have to deal with them. I don't have to put up with their shit. I don't have to put up with their interference. It could be that, like, if it's some sort of, like, substance or addiction or whatever, they might say, oh, you know, I'm just doing this so that I can deal with, you know, the workload. I like to have a few beers when I come home or whatever, and it's becoming a problem. And you're just like, that, you know, you don't need that. I don't need that in my life. Show me more. Or it could be a job, right? If they're married to their job, it's like, I don't need all of that. I can release it. So you're in an energy of whatever it is that is your excuse to tie you to this previous thing. You're feeling like you have to make it work, right? She's my mother. I have to make it work. It's my job. I have to, like, put in more hours there. It's giving that kind of energy. It's like there's excuses for whatever this is, right? It's an ex. I have to work with them because, you know, we share a child or whatever. And you're like, I don't, like, peace out. Peace out. I don't have to. I don't need all this baggage. Either you sort it out or I'm out. But you're saying it again with that Page of Wands energy. Like, I'm excited about my future. I can be free of all of this. Like, this is your drama. Why have you not sorted it out? Why have you not worked it out? Show me long distance relationship here. Two of Swords. Show me, why is the Two of Swords here? So your decision right now seems not so much on disconnecting from this connection. Like, I feel like you've made the decision to separate, or one of you has, or you're heading toward a separation, or it seems like your mind's pretty much made up about that. However, you're still making difficult decisions about what does that kind of freedom look like for me, right? Does it look like we go in separate bedrooms? Does it look like I just, you know, pull back my energy? Does it look like I leave the home? Does it look like I travel somewhere? It's like your difficult decision is about what that isolation and withdrawal actually looks like for you, right? Interesting. Okay, let's keep going. Then we have keep calm. This one says, stay calm, when there are disagreements and different life choices. See, these cats are about to swipe at each other. Somebody's going to take an eye out. There's a little cat fight going on here. Hopefully you don't end up in a cat fight with this third party, right? Learn lessons and improve your relationship quality. And see in this image how it looks like this person is like this scene is somewhere really very relaxing. I feel like for many of you, you might take a trip or just, you know, go stay somewhere where it's like beautiful and like, look at that, it's so cozy, right? Maybe it just means that instead of spending time with this person right now, if they're living in your home, that you're just like, I'm just going to go outside and sit in the sun and read a book. And it's just that, it's that emotional distance, you know what I mean? Until this is sorted out. Because it's giving like silent treatment, right? Or not a lot of talking. Meditation is an inner dialogue that helps promote understanding and resonance. So yeah, again, alone, quiet time. Share. Oh, here we go. Now we're together. Share each other's feelings and experiences to enhance this relationship. Okay. Then we have adapt. Now they're dancing together. And that's the song was like, let's go dancing. Wait. But there's a full moon rising. Let's go dancing in the light. Adjustment to changes within the framework of existing relationships. See how they're dancing? Like in the song? So go and listen to that song because that song might have something specific in it. I'll have it linked in the description box. Show me keep calm. Why is part number 1 asked to keep calm? I mean, it looks like you're very firm in what it is that you're saying, but you're not necessarily crashing out completely, right? With that Queen of Swords there in the reverse. So keep calm because things look like breakup. Things look like if it's like, things are looking like they're headed towards a breakup. Sometimes detachment or separation in a connection is a good thing, especially if you're in this 5 of Swords energy of consistent arguments and not being able to see eye to eye. Sometimes we just need a little space from somebody. What else? What else is keep calm, please? It's like detachment. Queen of Swords energy. Okay, so again, just watch your tongue at this time with this person. I feel like you know this person so deeply that you really know what to say in order to really hurt them and leave a lasting imprint in, you know, what it is that you say. You could really like cut this person with your words right now. So try not to do that because I feel like there is the potential for this connection to come back together. I mean, that's completely entirely up to you. I can see that you just want space from this person right now. 3 of Swords. Yeah. So 3 of Swords is about being highly emotional in pain, betrayals, hurts. It's broken, it's trauma of things from the past. So just be mindful of what it is that you say when you're triggered. If you're feeling kind of upset about something and you're not necessarily having physical contact with this person, be mindful of text messages that you send. Words cannot be taken back, right? If you really love this person, and I can see that there is love within this energy, it's like, just like words cut deep sometimes is all I'm saying, right? Learn lessons. Show me learn lessons for part number 1. What is learn lessons? Okay, so we got the 10 of Cups in the reverse, right? So this is learning, you're currently learning lessons about what you don't want, what is misaligned, what your happily ever after doesn't look like. And that can be a challenge, but at the same time, that's a positive thing, right? Because we're still learning about ourselves, about, you know, you're learning a lot about your self-respect as well too with the Strength card there, right? You are learning about what unconditional love looks like. Can I help this person and love this person through this? Or do I need to put a boundary in place, which I feel like you're very much being urged to follow through with the boundaries that you have in place here, because at the end of the day, we teach people how to respect us. Then we have the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, right? So this is like, you may be feeling a little bit more financial insecurity right now, especially if you shared finances with this person. It's like, I don't want to give this person any resources, or perhaps they're not willing to give you any resources in order to help and support you right now. What is more about this 4 of Pentacles, please? What are we learning in regards to finances? That you can create your own, right? Because you're highly ambitious right now. So releasing this person, whatever this person was putting you through, it was actually hindering your ability to create, right? To manifest. in regards to resources. Maybe you couldn't work, maybe like because of this whole thing that was going on. Maybe emotionally it was taking such a toll on you that it started to affect your work, your ambition, your focus, right? So pulling back is probably a good thing because you were extending too much energy toward this. Pulling back, you can now put your focus towards your manifestations and what it is that you are creating. Meditation, show me meditation please. I feel like anything that really calms your soul. And again, we've got all these like cards out in nature. Okay, so this is interesting. So this is meditating about like scarcity, what's not working out for you right now. You may be doing some sort of manifestation practices right now in order to like bring up the vibes, to bring in more money, to bring in more financial security for yourself right now. Yeah, because you're really future focused. And now that you've released the conflict in your life, or taken a step back from it at least, you are now in a better position in order to manifest. Now, I know that this is a love reading, but it really looks like you're disconnecting from love a little bit right now, or not necessarily all the way, but you are creating some distance between you and the person that you love. Then we have share. Show me share. Okay, so this is interesting. So there's something that somebody needs to open up about within this connection, right? We have the sun energy in the reverse here, which would indicate a period of frustration, a time of where somebody is just not in their best energy. And sometimes when that happens between one partner or the other, like one of them's like, you know, just like, I'm not a doctor, right? I don't diagnose anybody, but it's like the sun in reverse is like a depressive type energy, right? And that could be for many reasons. Now, as you can see here, these two people are supporting each other through this depression. Now, this could look very different depending on what your situation is, right? Somebody may be depressed because you have left them and you have separated from them. Now, like being understanding of where they may be at emotionally can be really helpful. Allow them to share their feelings with you if you still do have some contact with them, right? However, like, you don't necessarily have to be moving in the same direction right now. But I can see that this is about sharing feelings. Like somebody's really going to open up and say how it is that they're feeling. I can also see, we got the Chariot card here, which is like opposing forces a lot of the time working toward a common goal, right? So this could be, I understand that you have this addiction and perhaps we need to get you in some sort of therapy or some sort of rehabilitation program. I'm going to support you in that, even though I'm not necessarily with you right now. I understand that you may be going through some sort of health crisis, and I'm going to support you in that, whether we are together or not. I understand you're very depressed right now. I understand, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you still care deeply about this person. Then we have adapt, and like somebody's depression may be why this whole thing fell apart in the first place. Like I could see that third party, but it's like, I just feel like emotionally this person or you is not in the best space right now, and the other person is offering support. Show me adapt, please. Adjustments to changes within the framework of existing relationships. So although you are open to hearing this person out and you are very mindful of the energy that they're in, you don't want to feed into their depression. You don't want to be an asshole, right? I can see that within your energy. But you're not necessarily interested in bringing this back together either. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like I want to wait until I have all the information here. It's giving like, I want to wait and see. I want to wait and see what your behavior does. I understand that you might be really struggling with this separation, or that I've pulled back my energy from you and it's making you feel some type of way and it's making you feel unloved and unsupported at this time. However, I want to wait and see if you're still meddling with this, you know, mother-in-law or whatever it is, right? This family member. I want to wait and see what your actions say, because I feel like you haven't accepted their apology at this time. You know what I mean? I'm not going to rush into like bed with you. I'm not going to like rush back toward you, because I feel like every time I do, something else is exposed or another behavior. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like I find out this. Yeah, it's like you're giving them the choice to make a different choice. You're giving them the space to make a different choice. You need to really weigh up your options right now, and I'm giving you the space in order to do that, right? I'm moving on. I can forgive what's happened, but I couldn't forgive this another time. I couldn't go back into this chaos, right? I need to prioritize my own peace right now. Yeah, so you're actually delaying this relationship from coming back together now, right? You're putting the brakes on it. Now let's see, final advice here. Reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. Yeah, so whatever outcome it is that you want, whether you completely want to disconnect and separate from this person and have an ongoing separation, whether you want to, you know, whether you've got children together and you just want to get to a space where you can work nicely together in regards to the children, whether you want to bring it back together, like in your own time when you're ready, because I feel like you're not quite ready for that now. It's like this connection, like, it has a really good trajectory moving forward. Soulmate. Yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. Yeah, so this is a really significant person. And obviously, I can see that within the energy here. There's still a lot of love here, regardless of how hard, like how badly this person has hurt you. Magnetic connection. There's a very strong pull and intensity that draws you toward this person. Yeah. And then we have distance. The separation you are experiencing is necessary in order to help your relationship grow. Yeah, so it's like, I feel like you're in a really positive space in regards to this separation and you can grow. That doesn't necessarily mean coming back together and joining as one. That will be up to you whether or not you want to come back together with this person. But growth looks so different for so many people, you know, like growth could just mean, okay, we can be friends, we can continue to support each other, we can continue to work together in regards to the children. Like, it's all looking very positive. However, you're in the muck of it right now, right? And I feel like you have, with this meditation card here, I feel like you still have a lot of decisions to make in regards to how you currently feel about this person. Do you want to bring this back together? Because you're not necessarily decisive in that right now. All I can see is in your energy is that this was causing me chaos. I've disconnected my energy from it. It's no longer consuming all my thoughts. And now I'm in the energy of creation. I'm in the energy of manifesting and where next I want to go without this person's drama holding me back, right? If this reading resonated with you, leave me a comment in the comment section. Much love. Okay, pile number 2. I did get a song for you, and the song that I got for you was Annie's Song by John Denver. I will have it linked in the description box. The song goes, you fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain. So it seems like somebody's got you maybe in a chokehold, right? Somebody makes you feel all the feels right now in regards to your love energy. All right, let's have a look at your cards. So the first one that we have is pay attention to red flags. Damn, pile number 2, just be careful, right? Because sometimes when we're feeling all the feels about somebody, we can overlook certain things within their love energy. Then we have romantic feelings. Yeah, that is the song, the full embodiment of that song. You feel in all the feels for this person. Forgiving and learning. So this may mean that you are overlooking certain things within this person, or I understand this person's not perfect. I understand this person comes with a certain amount of baggage. However, it's stuff that like they're working on that we can move on from, but we're going to go a little bit deeper. Show me more about these red flags, please. What are these red flags for pile number 2? Why is pile number 2 being asked to pay attention? 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Damn. So this person might be somebody who's quite jealous. They might be wanting more of your attention. So just be mindful of this. This is giving like jealous energy, or this could be you, right? This could be that you're being a red flag right now, pile number 2, and you'll know if that's you. Somebody's like got a jealous streak here. This might be the kind of person that will, you know, feel upset if you spend more time with your friends than you do with them. So just be mindful of this. The Magician. So this is somebody who subtly manipulates someone into doing what it is that they want, right? It's not coming through in a nasty way. I feel like we all have this ability, right? So it's like, say for example, this could be you. This could be like you're noticing that they're spending a lot more time with somebody else than you, and you manipulate the energy so that things work in your favor. Do you know what I mean? Or it's them. Like you make sure you look really good when you see them so that they'll want to spend more time with you, or you drop subtle hints, like it's giving that kind of energy. It's a bit of a red flag. It could be both of you. It could be mirroring energy. Show me romantic feelings, please. Show me more about these romantic feelings. I'm actually really drawn to this card. Actually, they're about to kiss, right? So if this is somebody that is new to you, like a new love, you might be like about to kiss or just in that initial like, it's giving that very romantic first kiss energy. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be the first kiss, but like it's that really like gentle, soft kiss, you know? So that might be something specific about this person because I'm really actually drawn to that. It's not like a full max session. It's like, just like, it's sweet, right? Show me more about this romantic feelings, please. The Emperor. Damn. This person is a really incredible masculine energy, right? Or you are, if you are the masculine. This is somebody who is highly respectful, and that's why I was looking about that, looking at that soft kiss, right? It's somebody who will woo you, somebody who wants you to feel respected. If this is like, if you're the masculine or if they are, right? It's like they are very respectful in the way that they treat women. They're not somebody who just wants to shag, basically, right? If they're a father, they're a very good father. It's somebody who just has like such incredible discipline in regards to their sexual energy, right? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not somebody who's just gonna like, yeah, I don't want to get too graphic, but it's somebody who's gonna take their time with you, right? And treat you very respectfully. And this is interesting, right? Because it seems like they have two aspects to them. They're this person, but they're also somebody who is quite jealous, right? If I claim you, I claim you kind of energy. This could be the partner that you're currently with. There's a sweetness, a softness about them. It's giving like old movie, right? Like, show me forgiving and learning. Show me forgiving and learning for part number 2. So 3 of Swords here. So they are still overcoming some sort of heartache. And this could be somebody like, so this might be why they're jealous, right? Maybe there was a third party involved or something like that. Or you're forgiving them from for a third party, or they've been cheated on in the past. And it's like, this is why they're a jealous person. It's like they've got some sort of trauma here that they're trying to move through right now. So this is the red flag, right? So you may find that they come toward you, then they pull back, then they come toward you, then they pull back. Yeah, they got baggage. So whether it's baggage from this relationship that they have with you or from a previous relationship, it's like 9 of Cups. They want complete emotional fulfillment and they want to lean all the way into it, but they're still carrying a lot of baggage from the past in what's happened in a previous relationship, right? Now, let's keep going. So next up we have gifts. Imperfections. Yeah, nobody's perfect, right? Butterfly. And that's great because that's that evolving energy. This person is trying to be better. They're trying to be this like sensitive, respectful person that you can trust. Attraction. Yeah, well, the song indicates there's definitely attraction there. Show me gifts, please. Why is gifts here for pile number 2? This one says, love's the greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. Yeah, so I feel like maybe this person hasn't completely opened up to you about what is in their past, or maybe it could be an indiscretion that you had in the past, or this is you, right? Vice versa. When we're doing a love reading, you choose the role that you play here. Okay, so the Hermit in the reverse. So this is like understanding why somebody may isolate from you, why somebody may withdraw, why somebody might reject you at certain times. Or understanding their rejection from a previous relationship, right? It's like there's certainly, I'm hearing it as like an imprint on their soul of what it is that they've been through in the past. So we've got the 4 of Swords here. So this is like somebody who may have taken like quite a break from relationships or didn't want to get into anything serious with anybody, and now it's like, I feel like now's the time to re-enter, to reopen my heart, to stop withdrawing from people and stop holding people at a distance. It seems like this person is not sure if they're ready. Like they want to be ready, but they don't want to rush anything. And that's why the sweetness, right, in their energy. Beautiful. Show me imperfections. This one says, love is a beautiful mess. Embrace all its imperfections. Ten of Swords. Again, that betrayal, the hurt that this person feels as though everybody will do this to them. They had a very painful ending in regards to either this connection. This could be that you have reintegrated a connection back together with somebody from the past and previously it didn't end well. Then we have the Ace of Cups, right, which indicates new love, like a do-over or a chance to be with somebody else, a chance for new love. It's coming out sideways. So this is like they still think in their energy that they're going to be let down. Again, this could be you, right? It's like, I want to be able to trust someone again, but I don't know if I can. Like, I'm like really, really badly hurt from a previous relationship. Show me this butterfly energy. You will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out, this one says, right? But however, this butterfly is giving me like a re-emerging, that because I can see here that they've been in their cocoon for a little while, healing from whatever's happened in the past, or you. But they keep replaying it, right? They may have ties to this person. They may have children with somebody from the past, or it's like they're stuck in a bad situation. So they have an inability to commit to anyone new, and they haven't necessarily told you this. This is the moon energy, right? So this all comes from their fear energy. It's like, and it's also the unknown. So what you don't know is that this person has commitment issues, or you do, right? You choose who it is. It's like there's somebody who may stay stagnant for a while, right? They certainly feel things when they're around you, but is that enough to move toward you? Show me attraction, please. You are attracting the right person at the right time in your life. Now this can be a bad energy because like in regards to love, because it may just be that they're like, oh, the right person will come to me at the right time. If it's supposed to be, it will be. But at the same time, they need to be this masculine, right? Or, you know, in this energy of stepping up. Yeah, they don't necessarily want to put the work toward a relationship right now. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's like, it's giving the energy of they're lazy in love, right? Because they've put so much into connection in the past and it ended terribly, whether it's this connection or a previous connection. It's a very laid back energy of, oh, we'll just see what happens. You know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily want to work for this person's approval or attention. I don't want them like around to be with, it's giving like, I don't want them to be with anyone else. So they don't want to come straight out and say, hey, I want more of you. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're manipulating the energy subtly by like, hey, I got concert tickets to this thing. Like maybe we should go to it. Like it's a very like, they're subtly manipulating the energy. Or if you say that you're going out somewhere, oh, I don't know if that's really a good idea. It's going to rain, you know, but maybe you should just stay in with me. It's giving that kind of energy. It's frustrating because they don't necessarily want to tell you what it is that they want. Let's keep going. So we have change, mutual healing, getting to know, or get to know, adapt, and learn lessons. Okay, so you might have to be a little bit adaptable when it comes to dealing with this person. Show me change. This one says deeper changes may prompt a reassessment of the relationship. Okay, I feel like that this person is in a complete state of change right now, right? A transition period, or you are. So what's changing is repressed emotions that this person has felt let down in love in the past, right? And they have felt unloved. Like they have felt disappointed in love. And this is changing, right? It's not changed. It's not that they feel secure in love right now. However, they're opening up a little bit more to it. Show me more what this looks like, please. It's like they've had a deep emotional loss. They may have even lost a partner, like they may have like lost a partner, like be grieving a partner. who crossed over to the spirit world. It's because this person is in a state of flux, is in a state of change. Just be mindful of asking too much from this person at this time, because I feel like any pressure put on this person right now, they're not going to commit. They're not going to give you what it is that you need. Then we have mutual healing, a continuous process of giving and receiving, understanding and supporting each other. So you may have been through something similar. Your energies might be mirroring each other. And that's interesting because throughout this whole reading, I've been saying you or them, right? It could be both of you. So it feels like you're tiptoeing around each other right now. Eight of Swords is like, I understand this person is healing and I don't want to say the wrong thing. And the same with you, right? Nobody wants to say the wrong thing here. So things are just not being said. Things are not being talked about. Show me more, please. Okay, so we've got the Page of Swords here. This is great. This is talking. This is a conversation. This is a curiosity, right? So this is like curiously probing for more information about what's happened to them in the past, right? Now, just be mindful of not pushing too hard. Anything else in regards to these conversations, please, that we need to know? Yeah, I feel like you need to be really careful when talking about this person's past. If they start to open up a little bit about what's happened to them, just allow them the space. You can ask like curious questions, but don't ask like deep probing questions about what happened to you in the past, because you're wanting to avoid conflict. And I feel like you'll be able to see in this person's energy when they become a little tense or frustrated with the conversation, or they'll completely shut down. Do you know what I mean? Then we have getting to know. Take the extra time to get to know your lover. More listening, right, is what I'm getting here. More listening, less talking, less explaining. Yeah, this person's holding back a lot, right, that they haven't told you about. And I feel like with this like jealousy energy, or, you know, I feel like you notice little manipulative things in their behavior, and I feel like there's a deeper reason for that, right? Four of Pentacles. This is like they keep a lot close, like guarded things close to the chest. This is not somebody who is just very open about what's happened to them and their feelings. So if you do see them start to open up, like, just be very careful. Like, I feel like one wrong move and they'll just shut all the way back down again. Do you know what I mean? The Devil energy. Show me the Devil, please. This is their shadow self. So they're afraid to go into their darkness, that you might feel differently about them. Perhaps they have some things to tell you about their previous behavior, toxic behavior, that, you know, is hard to talk about. There's a lot of negativity in their past, right? And this could be something that happened between the two of you, right? If you are reopening a relationship with somebody, that's like, there's stuff that happened previously that they haven't necessarily opened up about or haven't told you about. And it's like, they're afraid. There's something they're afraid to say. What are they afraid to say, please, Spirit? What are they afraid to say? So they're afraid to say that they don't necessarily see a future with you, or they don't know if they see a future with you. It's difficult for them to imagine their future in regards to love, because they're still stuck emotionally in something from the past. It's like they don't necessarily want to make plans with somebody new. They may feel some type of way about you, and they feel the attraction and they feel the feelings, but thinking about committing to somebody again and what that would look like is terrifying to them, right? That brings up all sorts of anxiety. It's like, I don't want somebody to feel like they're planning a future with me. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I don't know if I will ever be able to do that again after what I went through previously. I don't know how many obstacles I could face again. Show me adapt. This one says adjustments to changes within the framework of existing relationships. Show me adapt. What needs to be shifted or changed here? Ten of Swords. Yeah, I feel like This person, I feel like, is going to open up to some extent, or you understand that you have to behave differently with this person because there's certain things that they haven't told you, and there's certain shadows that they carry as a result of what it is that they've been through, right? And it doesn't necessarily have to be like a cheating thing or whatever. It could be like some severe childhood trauma that they went through or something like that. Something about their past that's just cut them so deep that it's hard for them, like they're secretive about it. They haven't told you everything. So you might feel like, oh, this person's really opened up to me, but this energy is saying, no, there's more, right? There's more that they haven't opened up about. The secret energy here. Because they don't want you to feel like they are selfish because of what it is that they chose to do. They're holding on to past resentments, and they are aware of that, right? I know that I have not completely moved past this past relationship. Like, this could be like, I secretly hope that something really terrible happens to my ex, or I secretly hope, you know what I mean? Like, it's, they're not clear, right? Their love energy and heart chakra energy is not completely clear, and they are very aware of it, right? They are aware that certain things will trigger them, and they may not behave in the best way. Also, I've got the Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse. Again, it's jealousy. They are incredibly jealous. They know that if they committed to you and then they found out that you were talking to somebody else or prioritizing someone else over them, they would lash out maybe. So, hang on, well, how would they behave? This could be you again, right? Yeah, that they get very defensive, right? They're very protective over what's mine. I just heard over what's mine. So you may find that, like, sometimes you feel like they treat you like a possession. Then we have learn lessons and improve relationship quality. Four of Swords and Two of Swords in the reverse. So they've had some time to think about what they've experienced and what it is that they've learned from the past. That they know, they're very aware of things, but they're not necessarily taking any necessary action in order to change their behavior, right? But they've had a lot of time to think about it. They may have just gone, well, that's just something that's part of me and that's who I am. Knight of Cups, Two of Wands. So this is interesting. So they want to, Knight of Cups is an offer of love. So they want to, like, accept love from somebody or give their love towards somebody. They're worried that somebody else will cheat or have someone new, or that you have someone else on the side. Or so if this is like a new connection, this is the energy of like, I don't know if we're exclusive, and like that makes me nervous. You know, I don't know if you can make me a priority. I don't know if you can give me what it is that I need. I don't know if you've got exes sniffing around. Like, it's that kind of energy. Then we have trajectory, conflict, self-awareness, surprise, and attempt. Okay. Where are we going with this, please, Spirit? What is trajectory? This one says, love will proceed steadily according to your expectations. And yeah, there's that word again, steadily. It's almost like you have to tiptoe around this person. You wouldn't want to rush into a connection with this person because they are still carrying baggage from their previous connection. Show me love will proceed steadily according to expectations. I feel like you need to expect that this person is going to struggle to integrate back together. Like, if this is like, we are getting back together, we are starting over, like, they're still healing from what's happened in the past, right? Could be you that hurt them. Show me more, please. What's to be expected here? Yeah, Three of Swords in reverse. They're still healing. They're healing. And I feel like now, like, if you didn't before, now you have a deeper understanding of what it is that they've gone through. They want to be able to open up to you about it, but they don't necessarily want to be judged because something within their behavior, like, they're not perfect. Again, the first card that we had come out here was pay attention to the red flags. There's red flags in this person and they know them, they know what they are, and they're afraid to expose them. I just heard subtly, they might subtly expose them. But I feel like it's jealousy. It's like, interesting. Conflict. Due to small things, you perceive your partner's imperfections, leading to constant conflicts and arguments in love. Show me conflict, please. Okay, so this is not ideal, right? We've got the King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords is dishonest, right? Lies. Withholds information sometimes. Like, sometimes it doesn't have to necessarily be a lie. But it seems to me there's some sort of conflict that either happened in the past, it could have been in your connection or their connection with somebody else, that they've been dishonest about or not entirely truthful about. So perhaps they've told you about their ex, or, you know, you had something happen in your connection in the past, and they haven't taken full accountability, right? Yeah, they've given you the Five of Swords in the reverse. It's like they've given you the peaceful version that makes them look better in a better light, right? Yeah, they might have appeared to be the victim in a situation, but it wasn't necessarily all like that. Yeah, they've wanted to give you a different perception of it because they didn't want to face the truth of the situation. So this is interesting if this is somebody that you have recommitted to or began again a relationship with when you've tried to forgive something, because you may even know that there's things that they haven't told you about what happened in the past. It doesn't mean that they don't feel some type of way. It feels like there's stuff that they haven't told you anyway. What else can I know about what hasn't been said here? What hasn't been said? This person, it's really sad. This person almost like is coming through as like they don't necessarily believe in love, or believe that this can go anywhere, or can go where, or that you can give them what it is that they need. They might feel a little bit broken from what happened in the past, whether it was you that, you know, they had this situation with, or somebody else. It's like, I want to put myself back out. It's actually very sad. It's like either they think that you'll make a bad choice and cheat, or they'll make a bad choice and cheat. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not instilling a lot of confidence here, really, in the connection. Show me self-awareness. This person you like is very good at sweet talking. Don't be fooled by his or her sweet words and lose yourself. Show me this energy. Yeah, I feel like they might say all the right things. Okay, so they're questioning whether or not what you're saying is truth about yourself, right? So this is their energy. I don't want to be fooled by what this person's saying. I don't want them to switch up on me. This is interesting. I don't know if this person's honest, but you're coming through as the Queen of Swords, which would indicate to me you are very direct, you are very honest, and I feel like they like this about you. However, they don't know if they can trust it. It's like they're saying all the right things. In their energy, it's like they're saying all the right things, but I don't know. It could be just lying to me, because I feel like they've been lied to before, right, in the past. What is surprise, please? Love will encounter unexpected good news or opportunities may arrive. Show me surprise. What is coming as a surprise here? Oh my goodness, okay, for somebody, if you're a female, and make sure you're taking extra precautions, because we don't want a surprise pregnancy here if it leads to more, right? Okay. So, Knight of Cups. This person is, I feel like they're surprised by you, right? Where did you come from is the energy. Where did you even come from when I stopped believing in love? You are somebody who came in and you're such a understanding, peaceful person. You don't come with all the chaos that I'm used to. You want to work with me. You want to help me. We're like a great team. And I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with your love. I don't know what to do with your offer, because I'm completely broken. So you were a surprise to this person, and this person was perhaps a surprise to you. It's like you surprised each other. I love that. Love that. Again, there's that moon energy here, but there's still so much I haven't told you. Now, because you've come out of nowhere and you surprised me, and I never thought that this would happen, now I feel like I had been more honest in the past about what really went on, or things that I wasn't able to tell you. This person's scared, like a little scared. I'm scared to open up. I'm scared to talk to you about this. I don't want you to judge me. It's like they really want to be honest about something, but it's like, okay, They can't, have they initially lied about something when you first met, or they gave you like a half truth or omitted information, and now it's like, now if I open up to this person, it's like, I don't know if they'll accept me. Then we have attempt. With determination, you and your beloved start a new attempt, such as living together. So this is like, I feel like I'm going to try and make this work. But it's like, they're not putting like any long-term vision on it, which is probably a good thing. Just enjoying it for what it is. Show me attempt, please. Show me attempt. So they're attempting to move on from their past, right? Maybe I should have a go of this. Show me more. Okay, we've got the Ace of Wands there, which would indicate, in the love reading, that indicates intimacy. Okay. It's like, I feel some type of way. Like, my body races when you're around me. I don't know. I'm confused. Oh, damn. But I haven't been completely transparent with you. What if once I tell you this, you like get upset? Maybe I should just say nothing. Maybe I should so you might find this person like pulling back their energy. Like they come toward you, then they pull back, and then it seems like and it's like a push-pull energy. It's because there's something they want to tell you that they haven't necessarily told you about. And it's in regards to either something that happened previously in your relationship with them, or something that happened in a previous relationship with someone else. And it's their behavior. Like they weren't, yeah. I don't want you to... Now this is annoying because this is like, I don't want to lead you on. It's like they feel like they can't come full force toward you until they've told you this, right? Because they feel like it would be like confusing you or tricking you by entering you into something when you don't have all the details of something, which is like that energy, that like sweet energy, right? I want to do this the right way, but I've already fucked it up. It's giving that energy. Do you know what I mean? Show me more about this attempt, please. They see potential here. However, that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, there's something in regards to, either it's like they're jealous, they're selfish, it's like, I'm not the perfect partner. It's sad, really, right? It's like, I'm not the perfect partner for this person. But then Two of Cups, I want to bring this together. I really care about this person. This attraction is completely mutual here. Right, let's look at the final cards of advice. Be honest. It's like they got something to tell you. They lied. They lied. Or maybe you did, right? Maybe this is you and your energy, and you need to tell them something about your past and be really honest with them. Heart-to-heart conversations, and we had that, didn't we? Oh no, that was part 1. Heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. New love, yeah. So I feel like if this is not I got that energy already. If this is not a new person, this is like a do-over with somebody from the past. A new chapter begins, whether it is with a new partner or in a current relationship. Balance. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. Yeah. And I feel like that's why they're holding back in regards to intimacy. They're not like pouncing on you with the energy. It's like a romance novel, you know what I mean? It's the sweet kiss. It's, oh, we shared our first kiss. It's giving that kind of energy where it's just like a sweetness, like sweet gestures and maybe gifts, right? Maybe just they're doing little things that are letting you know that they're thinking of you. Open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. That's that red flags. Right? And I feel like just be mindful of, it's giving like possessive style energy. Like, I own this person, or do you know what I mean? Like this person's mine. Like if I connect to this person, like if they're not committing to you, which it seems like they're not, and you were to entertain somebody else or spend time with somebody else, I feel like this person would lose their shit. Like just being real. So don't be blind to the red flags, right? Reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. So I feel like it's slow going, right? Whether it's slow going to get some honesty from this person, to get this person to open up, to actually commit to you, or whatever it is that looks like. The energy is like, just be patient with this person for now. They've got some stuff that they want to get off their chest, that they want to talk to you about, that they want to be really honest and transparent about. Now, when they start doing that, you need to be a little shush, right? You can open up about your past to make them feel a little bit more comfortable, but just be mindful of what it is that you say, because they got the opportunity. It's like they want to say something, but then it's like, if you say the wrong thing, it'll just shut it down. Much love. If this reading resonated with you, leave me a comment in the comment section. See you next time. Pile number 3, welcome. The song that I got for you was To Love Somebody by Michael Bolton, and the song goes, baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Now, in this song, they're in like separation, so that may be relevant. Let's have a look at your cards and see where we're going. Pile number 3. So the first card that we have here for you is Free Yourself. This one says it's time to take back control of your life, right? So you may be all like kinds of bound up in a connection or tied to somebody, or still have romantic feelings from somebody from the past. Let's have a look. Now this is interesting. So this is like something materially that is tying you together as well. So this could be somebody that you shared a car with, shared children with, shared property with. It's like, this is giving the energy of like, it's a little bit complicated. It's a little bit complex here. You may share like a community or whatever. Show me where pile number 3 needs to free themselves, please. Yeah, it's something to do with resources here, right? There's something tied up in resources. Now, this could be like a divorce settlement. It could be something like that. This person may have owed you money, right, at one time, and they never paid you back. It's like they turned cold on you, or they may have withdrawn from you because they owe you something. It's a really interesting energy. It's like they don't want to pay up, right? It's something, or maybe you owe them money. It's like there's something here that is like keeping you tied to this person. Again, could be like you're waiting on that, you're having some sort of legal stuff going on. Could be this person like bailed on you and disappeared because they owed you money, like something like that. Show me, this one says this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, right? This is someone from the past or present. Show me this could be the one. Clarified by the 2 of Wands. So this is somebody that we don't know whether or not we are choosing this person. Should I stay with this person? Should I go back to this person? Should I entertain this person? Can we stay friends? Or should I just cut this person off completely? It seems like your energy is very indecisive, right? This card says this could be the one, but it's like, is it though? It doesn't really seem like you're completely convinced of that. Show me more about this choice. What is influencing this choice on whether or not this could be the one? 6 of Swords sideways, right? So again, I haven't decided yet whether I can leave this person behind me, whether it's time to move on, whether it's time to distance myself, whether it's time to move away from this person, whether I'm ready to fully accept the lessons of this relationship and what it meant to me at the time. Then we have flirt, right? This one says, extend your lighthearted energy toward others. So you're in flirty energy right now. Perhaps if you are around this person, it's like you want to move away from this person, but they've got like this real flirty energy that draws you back in. Or clarified by the Knight of Swords. Now this is somebody, this is like impulsively flirting with somebody. This is like, I'm flirting with somebody because I can't help it, because they started flirting with me and I wasn't paying attention, and now I'm back where we were. Now I'm like all in love with them again. It's giving that, like maybe you're like sending flirty texts, or you know, reaching out over Messenger, or you haven't spoken to them for a while, and then it's like you just slide in the DMs or they slide into yours. Oh, that was interesting. So we have the Sun in the reverse now. Why is the Sun in the reverse in regards to this flirting? It causes confusion. So flirting with this person, or having like this flirtatious energy with this person, creates confusion, right? It's like miscommunication. So if you have created space with this person, because I feel like for a lot of you it's like separation, or it's like an ex or something, right? It's like I feel like you reaching out, sending flirty texts or exchanging pictures or whatever, it just creates more confusion in this energy. It's like giving mixed signals is the way that I'm picking it up, right? This could be just like a random ex that just randomly slides into your DMs, just like, hey, don't forget about me, cheeky little flirt, whatever. Then we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Show me this codependency, which is interesting because we do have free yourself here as well. This is giving the energy of like, I need this person. Like, I don't want to be with this person, but I still need them. I need their attention. I need their flirty banter. If I text them or drunk dial them and they don't message me back, I panic. I want to free, yeah. Eight of Swords. I want to free myself from this connection. I understand that this is no good for me with the star energy there in reverse. I understand that I don't necessarily have any hope in us coming back together or making this work, but I need this person. I need like something about them I need. It's giving like an incredible attraction toward this person, somebody that you just can't let go of, right? Somebody that you can't just leave in the past. Long distance. It's like, yeah, perhaps you try to distance yourself from this person and it just never really seems that way, or they may be living at a distance from you. Twin flame. Well, that explains a lot. It's like you just keep crossing paths. It's like you can't sever that twin flame cord with this person. Window. Now, when this card comes out, this gives me the energy of like they're peeping your socials. They still keep eyes on you, even though they're not necessarily in your vicinity. And then romance. Show me long distance. What does that look like for pile number 3, please? What is this long distance? So we have the Lovers card in the sideways, right? It's coming out sideways. So again, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to move away from this person. I don't know if I can be away from this person. This is the kind of relationship where I've seen some of my girlfriends end up in, where they create distance with this person, but they always end up getting back together, or they always end up, you know, traveling to see each other, or it's like that magnetic pull in the energetic cord that brings them back together. So it's like, I know this is a bad choice. Like, it's giving that energy. I know this is not the best choice for me. However, I'm so drawn to it. I can't help it. I don't know. Okay, so show me twin flame. This one says, trust the magnetic pull. Did I say that about magnetic pull? Did I say that? Those words? This card says, trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you toward them. But do you want to go toward them? Because it seems like you're very indecisive about that. It's 10 of Swords in reverse. I'm still recovering from the last time this turned to shit, right? This energy. It's like I'm trying to move on because I don't want to go through all this cycle again. I don't want to, like, all this pain that this connection causes me every single time. I'm still in recovery. Well, they are, right? One of you. I'm trying to recover from what you did to me last time. I don't know if I have the energy to nurture this connection. This sounds like a poor choice, right? It sounds like it's not a good business decision to come toward you right now. It's giving that. Show me this window. A new adventure in love is coming. Get ready. Show me the window, please. I feel like this window energy is like you leaving your DMs open just in case they message, or you drunk dialing, or it's like there's still some connection between the two of you. I had a friend that had a really complex twin flame connection, right? And she used to always like disconnect from that person, and I'd always say to her, you close the door and then you open a window, right? So it's given that. It's like you can't completely cut this person off. Then we have the 5 of Swords here, clarifying that. So it's like you leave like some form of communication open, but like the window open just in case, like you can make room for a reconciliation in the future, or you can work things out, or you can have the opportunity to flirt. It's like, but I know this person is just doesn't bring out the best in me, but I still like, what if they come back, right? Like it's you may still like keep an eye on their social media, see who they're talking to, or have contact with their family even though you've disconnected from them. This kind of energy. Yeah, I feel like having this window open is not necessarily helping you, right? Because it's distracting you from being able to start something new with someone else, or it's holding you onto that illusion, right? So this could be a lot of things, like whatever that window is for you. It could be that you're consistently looking at tarot readings on them, and you're getting insight into what it is that they're doing and where it is that they're going. It could be that you are, you know, having certain family members check in on them and just be like, hey, I was just wondering how this person's doing, you know, I want to know where they're at or what it is that they're doing. Or you keep mutual friends around so that you can peek out the window as to what it is that they're doing. This is really unhealthy for you. Or it might just be, yeah, again, like messages, you block them on everything, but then like you haven't blocked them on one platform, just in case they want to reach out. Okay, so then we have romance. This one says, romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. I don't know. It feels a little like toxic, this connection, if I'm honest. It feels like it's ended for a reason. Show me this romance. Romantic surprises are are on the horizon. Well, okay, so your guides are coming through saying there's a new opportunity for you to open up to somebody else, right? You may be already in a connection with somebody else, but you can't fully open up to them, or you can't fully give them what it is that they need from you because of this past person, this past twin flame. Now, when we're talking about twin flame energy, that doesn't necessarily mean that we are supposed to end up with our twin flame. It means that they are a mirror of us to project lessons like in love about who it is that we are, and sometimes we go our separate ways. You can end things with your twin, and I understand it's difficult, and we do want to keep that window open because what if, right? There's love that's wanting to come in for you, and it's giving like friendship vibes. So you may have recently started talking to somebody else. You may have recently met somebody else. It's giving mutual attraction energy with somebody new. However, you can't necessarily see it for what it is, and that it's open and ready for you because like you still got this past person in the back of your mind. Somebody that you're keeping an eye on. Somebody that you're peering out a window, right? You haven't completely cut this person off. It's giving the energy of like, I blocked them, but then I haven't heard from them for a while, so I'll just unblock them, like temporarily. Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to unblock them just in case they want to send me a message, but if they do, I probably won't read it. Like, it's giving that energy. I don't want to talk to them, but I'm not going to completely make it impossible for them to talk to me either. Okay, let's keep going. Brief beauty. A passionate and beautiful encounter where both parties reveal and express themselves, ultimately turning away due to external factors. Yeah, so I feel like whatever you're attracting right now, it's only brief. It's like, it's not sustainable because this cord hasn't been completely cut with this previous person. Or if this person comes into your orbit, they don't stay for long. They're just like in and out. Yeah, somebody's withdrawing. That's this person. They withdraw from you. They might come and like have a night of romance together, but then they just disappear again. Or if they text you or flirt with you, then they pull back their energy. It's like they're not able to give you what it is that you want, and you're consistently left disappointed by this person, right? I don't like this person. I'm sure they're a nice person, but stalemate. Your relationship is at a stalemate. On the surface, it appears harmonious, but inside you feel confused and hesitant. You want to let go, but you can't bear to. Oh, honey. Oh, my heart. Oh. You know that this isn't going anywhere with this person. You know that it's hindering you from finding a real, genuine connection with somebody. And you know that you are too generous with this person, or you're reckless in regards to your love energy when it comes to this person. You know that. You know that returning to this turbulent energy with this person, which is not a good connection, it never works out well. You know you need to create more distance with this person and shut the goddamn window, right? Don't shut the door and then open a window. And I feel like that's what a lot of us do in these twin flame connections. Begin again. Former lovers, after going through a lot separately, reunite and reconsider your relationship. Now, this is what the promise of a twin flame connection does, and they keep coming in, and we hope that they've done the work on themselves so that we can, ride off into the sunset or have a happily ever after. Show me the potential of this begin again with this twin flame, please. This person is immature. There's no potential right now for you to begin a relationship with this person. They're coming out as a page of wands, a page. This is somebody who flies in, flies out. This is wham bam, thank you man, in regards to like intimacy, right? This is laziness. This is somebody who, will abuse their power. I feel like you know this. Show me beginning again for the collective in regards to somebody new, please. So that's something that you have to choose. Now, that will manifest itself and you will attract somebody who can give you what it is that you need. However, there's a period of, okay, first I have to cut off this connection, and then I have to actually take the time to identify what it is that I want from a connection and heal before I will come into alignment with other people. Now, what often happens during a twin flame disconnection, where we go, you know what, I want something better for myself, I want something else, I made the choice, I no longer choose that. Then what happens is we go, okay, so I'm going into open myself up to somebody who's more in alignment with me, and we put ourselves out there, and then we just attract frogs, right? And we're like, it's like the test, right? The test that goes, so you're going to go back to that old person? Entangled. The appearance of certain people or unexpected events has caused you to become entangled in self-doubt within your relationship. Yes, that's the entanglement of this person. This person's an entanglement in anything that you want to move forward with, right? Because if you started a connection with somebody new and they were in perfect alignment with you, and then this person came knocking on your door and said, hey, baby, I'm ready for you now, what would you do? It would potentially destroy that new person that is, you know, in a better vibration. I feel like you're completely exhausted by this connection. You understand that you don't want to compromise with this person anymore, and they don't necessarily want to compromise with you. This person's coming through in like stubborn energy. They don't want to change. They just keep isolating themselves from you. It's too hard. So you're at a space where it's like, do I just release this connection? Let's keep going. Then we have practical action, let go, shared desires, support each other, and passion. Now this is interesting because that was sort of conflicting energies. I'm just cleaning up a moment. Hold up. I'm a very messy reader. That's why I don't show my desk like other readers do online. Show me practical action. Translate love and commitment to each other in concrete actions. Show me practical action. What is this person says a lot of things. They make commitments to you, but then we have the clarifying that the Emperor in reverse. So this is like, they said they're going to change things, but they never do. It's always the same behavior. It's that they need to be in control of the whole relationship. They could potentially have a very big ego, right? Or this could be you, right? It could be like everything on my terms. Whoever this is somebody who is very domineering within the relationship. It has to be equal give and take. And I feel like that's not what's happening here. Let go. Let go of the burden of the past and look forward. So that could be a bit like that you need to let go of their past indiscretions so that you can build this relationship looking forward, or you need to let go of this person completely. Oh. You need to choose the option that creates better peace in your life. Do I want to fully commit to this person? If I do, that means letting everything from the past go and not bringing up everything every time something happens from the past, that I'm not going to lose it. Do I accept this person as they are, right? And I can see they're very immature, but you do have the option to choose this person, to commit to this person. Or do I completely let go of this person who brings just chaos into my life? Shared desires. Strengthen connections and give each other motivation and direction. Show me this, please. Yeah, so this is an inward solo journey, right? This is going within yourself and going, you know what, I'm just going to take some space to withdraw from love right now, to be alone, to find out what I really want. And you come to the realization that I really want a strong connection. I want somebody who is my like cheerleader, who like motivates me to be the best version of myself, who inspires me and works with me to go in the same direction, right? Not somebody who just takes from me, who abuses my heart chakra, my love energy. Support each other. This is what you want too, right? Give each other firm support and face difficulties together. I just said that, but in other words, it's like, that's what I want. This is what's happening in your energy. I don't feel supported by this person. Yeah, I'm sick of people like this disruptive energy. There's been a complete imbalance here. I give so much more than I receive in this connection, and I don't want to be in this anymore. I want to be in a beautiful, balanced relationship. I don't want to feel like I'm living in chaos, right? And I feel like that this person just I just heard discards me, right? This person may just discard you from time to time, or perhaps you're discarding them. It's like when things get hard, they just disappear. That's giving that kind of energy. I want somebody who can rise to the challenge with me, that goes, you know what, we're facing this together. And I feel like this particular person doesn't give you that. Passion. Keep the passion and romance alive and schedule regular dates and trips. Show me this card, please. Why is passion here for pile number 3? Pile number 3. Why? It's giving unfinished business. But unfinished business, though. I feel like you get to this space. This is what I want. I want somebody who can love and support and cherish me. But, like, that could still happen. I'm just going to keep that on the back burner, right? They might change. They may have an epiphany. If I just keep that window open, things could change in the future, right? Maybe if we just start back baby steps. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is in the reverse, which means like, it can mean like infidelity, right? It can mean third parties, can mean drama. Like, it's up to you, darling, like whether you choose this person. I feel like there's going to be more. It's giving like intimacy with this person. There's a potential for that. I don't see the potential of you getting on the same page anytime soon, but I see the potential of you becoming intimate and then them leaving. You know what I mean? It's not giving commitment. It's giving, here's what I want from you right now. I know that's a very harsh truth, right? I've got the Ace of Swords there. I know that can be harsh, but I feel like if that's resonating with you, you already know that. You know that this ends in heartache, that this leads in sorrow. It creates more hurt and trauma for you. This is like, as a friend, if this was your friend going through this kind of connection, you'd be like, oh no, honey, that is not it, sis. Like, if you talk to yourself as though you were witnessing a friend going through this kind of connection, what would you say to them? Final advice that we have here is distance. The separation you're experiencing is necessary to help this relationship grow. So you're doing the right thing by creating distance with this person. Unconditional love. The love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. Yeah, I feel like it doesn't really matter what this person does. You will still love them, and vice versa. They still have like a soft spot in their heart for you, but can they give you what it is that you want? Not at this time, honey. Actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. Yeah, exactly. Look at their behavior. If somebody, what is that book that somebody bought for me after a breakup many years ago? I can't remember what it was called, but it was like, basically, if somebody wants you, they'll let you know. It's particularly if it's a masculine energy. Men go after what it is that they want. If they're disconnecting from you, and like, it's a masculine nature to fight for what it is that they want, you know, if that's what they want. So pay attention to their actions right now. I can't remember what it was called. I don't know. Separation, again, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Yeah. Distance and separation. So that's just like double confirmation here. Be present. You will attract love by enjoying your life as it is. Wherever you be all there. And I feel like mentally you can't be all there with this attachment to this previous person from your past. Difficulties. Jealousies from others may serve as obstacles to the success of this connection. And I feel like that's your future connections in regards to the two of you seeing new people as well. Like, you can't, like, this person will always be, what if this ever worked out? And that's what I mean about fully cutting the cords. Maybe you could do some sort of like cord cutting ceremony, release ceremony or something to fully let this person go from your frequency. But yeah, again, you have free will. You don't have to choose that. But I just feel like this is not it. This is not where it's at, not currently anyway. You need somebody who can give you what it is that you need, who is willing to work and fight for you, who is willing to put in, like, it can't all be one-sided, honey. If this reading resonated with you, leave me a comment in the comment section. Much love.